হ্যালো স্টুডেন্টস, আজকে আমরা ক্লাস 6-এর সায়েন্সের গেটিং টু নো প্ল্যান্টসের এক্সারসাইজ করব। ভিডিওটা শুরু করার আগে বলতে চাই যে ভিডিওগুলো তোমরা দেখছো ঠিকই, কিন্তু লাইক বাটনটা প্রেস করতে মনে হয় ভুলে যাচ্ছ। তো আমি বলতে চাই ভিডিওগুলো দেখার সাথে সাথে লাইক বাটনটাও প্রেস করো। আর তার সাথে আরেকটা কথা বলতে চাই, তোমাদের যদি কোনো ভিডিও মিস হয়ে গিয়ে থাকে, ডেসক্রিপশন বক্সে ক্লাস ওয়াইজ সাবজেক্ট ওয়াইজ প্লেলিস্ট করা আছে, সেখান থেকে তোমরা চেক আউট করে নিও। তো চলো স্টার্ট করি গেটিং টু নো প্ল্যান্টস। ফার্স্টে আছে নাম্বার এতে, চুজ দ্য মোস্ট অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট অ্যান্সার। Number 1, a medium-sized plant with a hard brown thin stem describes a shrub. Number 2, which of these plants has a taproot? P. Number 3, which of these plants stores food in their roots? Carrot. Number 4, the tendril in a pea plant is a modified stem. Number 5, the spines of a cactus plant are modified leaves. Number 6, in which plant does photosynthesis take place in the stem rather than in the leaves? Cactus. Number 7, which of this is the male part of a flower? Stamens. Number 8, which part of the flower turns into a fruit? Ovary. Number 9, the reproductive organ of a flowering plant is the flower. Number 10, which part of the plant regulates its water contained leaf? Next, number B, very short answer questions, give one word answer. Ferns are non-flowering plants. Number 2, grasses are herbs. Number 3, name the two systems in a plant, root system and shoot system. Number 4, what does this describe? A number of thin fiber-like roots arising from the base of the stem, fibrous root. Number 5 is the fleshy underground part of the ginger plant, a root or a stem? Answer, stem. Number 6, name one root that is modified to store food. Carrot. Number 7, what are the roots that grow from the branches of a banyan tree called prop roots? Both stems and leaves can be modified to form tendrils, which give support to plants with weak stems. Number 9, what is the flat green portion of a leaf called lamina or leaf blade? Number 10, what kind of leaf venation would you expect to find in a plant with a taproot? Reticulate venation. Number 11, transpiration helps the plant absorb minerals from the soil. True or false? Answer, false. Number 12, which part of the flower protects it when it is still a bud? Sepals. Number 13, small particles produced in the anther are important for reproduction. Name them. Pollen grains. Number 14, name the part of the pistil which traps the pollen grain stigma. Next, number C তে আছে short answer. What is the difference between creepers and climbers? Creepers, climbers. Number 1, plants with a weak stem that cannot stand upright and spread readily on the ground are called creepers. Plants with weak stems which take support on neighboring structures to grow are called climbers. A creepers are example strawberry, climbers are example grapevine. Number 2, name two plants in which food is stored in the stem, ginger and potato. Number 3, what are the functions of the network of veins in the leaf? In a leaf, the veins in a leaf transport water and minerals and food and also provide support to the leaf. What is a pollination? The pollen grains are transferred from the anther to the stigma of either the same flower or another flower of the same kind of wood, water or insects. This process is known as pollination. How do prop roots help the plant? Prop roots give support to the spreading branches of the huge tree. Number 6, the leaf is called the food factory of the plant. Why? Leaves make food in the presence of sunlight with the help of water from the soil and carbon dioxide in the air. So, leaf is called the food factory of the plant. Next, long answer. Give the main functions of each of the following. Root. Roots fix the plants firmly in the ground. Roots absorb water and minerals present in the soil. Roots bind the soil particles together and thus prevent soil erosion. Stem. The stem keeps the plant upright. The stem bears branches, leaves, flowers, and fruits. Leaves are arranged in such a way that they are exposed to plenty of sunlight. The stem transports water, minerals, and food to all parts of the plant. Number C, leaves. Leaves make food in the presence of sunlight with the help of water from the soil and carbon dioxide in the air. Chlorophyll traps sunlight and thus provides energy to the plant for making food. This process of making food by the leaves is called photosynthesis. Flower. The function of a flower is reproduction by the process of pollination. After pollination, the ovary swells up and changes into a fruit and the ovules change into seeds. Number 2, explain the difference between taproots and fibrous roots. Taproot, fibrous root. A plant which have a main root from which a number of branches roots arise is called taproots. The roots of a plant which are thin fiber-like arise from the base of the stem is called fiber roots. Example, mustard plant. Example, maize. Number 3, how can you experimentally demonstrate the transportation of water in plants? Take a healthy potted plant and water it. Select a branch with a number of leaves and enclose it in a transparent polythene bag. Tie the mouth of the bag. Take another similar polythene bag and tie its mouth. Keep the potted plant and the other bag in the sun. Observe, after a few hours, we see water droplets in polythene bag covering the branches and there are no water droplets in the other bag. In this way, we can find the transportation of water in plants. Last question, number 5. How does transpiration help the plant? Transpiration helps in cooling down the leaves. As the water escapes from the leaves, the roots pull more water to compensate for this loss. This water brings with it important nutrients required by the plant from the soil. It plays an important role in the water cycle by increasing the moisturizer in the air. So আজকে গেটিং টু নো প্ল্যান্টসের এক্সারসাইজ করলাম। আবারও বলছি, ভিডিওটা লাইক করতে ভুলো না, তার সাথে চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করো, বেল আইকনটা প্রেস করো, যাতে প্রত্যেকটা ভিডিও নোটিফিকেশান তোমরা সবার আগে পেতে পারো। কোনো ভিডিও যদি মিস হয়ে গিয়ে থাকে, ডেসক্রিপশন বক্সে ক্লাস ওয়াইজ সাবজেক্ট ওয়াইজ প্লেলিস্ট করা আছে, চেক আউট করে নিও। তো আজকে এইটুকুই। সবাই সুস্থ থেকো, ভালো থেকো, মন দিয়ে পড়াশোনা করো। বাই, টেক কেয়ার।